I've grown to like having my photo taken. It's never something I've been a fan of before the last couple of years, really. As a kid, I'd always sit really awkwardly for the school photos and had a kind of gawky expression, but I learnt how to find my smile that didn't make me look like I was an axe murderer. And as soon as I discovered that, I'd liked having my picture taken more and more. And with all the media work I've done over the last couple of years and promotional things, I've had to kind of get used to having my photo taken, and I've got to the point now that I like having it done. I like having my makeup done for it by a makeup artist or doing it myself, and there's something quite nice about having something to keep hold of that reminds you of how you were at a particular point of time and how you felt. And recently it's been really hard looking back at photos because I'm hoping I can get back to how I was neck position wise, but I guess there's no guarantee. And so when I see the old videos of myself at the start of this blog, or I see photos of myself, I feel quite sad, because it feels like a different person, someone that could confidently walk into a room and not stumble and not feel a bit strange like everyone was looking at them. And I found recently it's been a really good year for me professionally this year. Not so much personally, health-wise, but it's been a really good year professionally, which has meant that I've had a lot of photos taken of me for things. Every event I go to, or any sort of awards thing or anything, there's always some sort of photograph taken. And I don't want that memory of me to be out there. I don't want my neck like this to be remembered, because if it stops being like this, then I don't want that around in the world. It feels like a negative period of time that I'll want to forget about. So all the photos from 10 Downing Street with my neck at a crooked angle, I feel sad that I don't have photos of me upright and strong and positive at 10 Downing Street. And the reason I'm thinking about this more is I have an award ceremony this week where I basically find out whether I've won an award as a Woman of the Future, which is an amazing thing to be nominated for, shortlisted for, and potentially get. I mean, I probably won't, but what if I do? And they sent through the email that said, we'll take a photo at this point and we'll take another photo at this point. And even the application process, when I went along to find out I'd been shortlisted, they took a photo of me that they're going to use everywhere around the room on sort of talking about the people that have been nominated. And I knew it's not a photo I'm going to be proud of. And it's just so disappointing. And I don't feel like I'm a vain person, but and I know it's how I look right now, so it's an accurate representation, but it's not how I feel as a person. I feel like I'm still upright. I still feel like I'm confident that I'm making eye contact. And to have imagery out there of me in the world that is like that just makes me feel sad. So I'm hoping that I can change my neck soon, and I'm going to take like 1,000 pictures and spread them around the world, because if I can get my neck back to normal, I'm never ever ever gonna take for granted having a neck that is strong and upwards looking again. It's something I will never take for granted, being able to make eye contact with people when you're networking with them or talking at a speech. I will never take for granted being able to look up at things and look around at things and be able to make my way to work easily. And I know that there's no cure for Parkinson's, so I'll never know how it feels to not have Parkinson's, but I might be able to know how it feels to not have my neck like this. And I really hope that can be done.